Gonna be good. We'll be live. Good, Ryan. Good, Backos, ours. Nub. What's up, brother? Top step is under maintenance right now. What's Samir? Good, brother. House pack scary. Yeah, I don't know if. Yeah, I mean, I heard some pretty bad stuff. I don't know what's true and what's not, to be honest. Um, it's all fine, man. It should have pretty secure systems. Get me in the giveaway. You gotta use my code, brother. Open up the accounts. Actually, before that, let's do a daily outlook. Previous week's high is there. Previous day high and previous week high is still there. London equal lows. Trading a near high of day. We don't really have manipulation below weekly open. Nope, haven't covered buys. We're pretty early. Go eating my yogurt. With market. Trade rate, the TPSL keys do not appear. Yeah, they're not supposed to appear, brother. You gotta go manual. You gotta put in the orders manual. You have to right click. So for example, I'm trading with TradeVate right now. Let's say I'm in a long, okay? Pretend I'm in a long position. I set my TP like this. This is my TP for a long position. This is my stop loss for a long position, right? It just depends on that. You gotta do it manual now. It's good, Cairo. It's good, Kispe. It's good, Nub. Mints, what's up, brother? What do you think there'll be volume in the market today? Doesn't seem like much, to be honest, the way this is printed. But we'll see. I mean, it's been pretty volatile recently. We don't have any news. Yeah, no news Monday. I think I'm gonna favor shorts here. I also don't want to take longs at high of day, even though higher time frame is bullish. Let me just finish my daily outlook and then we're all good. Good morning, Daddy. Good morning, brother. Liquidity sweep in 4-hour could you then shift it up? Sure, I'm short from an 822. Let's see how it holds up. Good luck, brother. Bullish bias. How much money you got? Little. What? Crazy stuff, bro. If I'm being honest, right now I'm bullish, but I'm not gonna be taking longs. I'm not gonna be taking long from up here. So we'll do an outlook. I mean, I'll break down everything and why. Just give it some time. Let's let people join up so I don't have to repeat myself. I'll tell you guys the full plan. I do both, Naz. I do both. Adriel, I'll double check right now, brother. Did you find the paper trade without backtesting? I would highly recommend you backtest. I would say no, it's not fine. I would say it's not fine. You need data. The dashboard's still down? I thought it was back up. Yeah, it's still down for some people, I think. To Adriel. To name of indicator below true opens. The indicator is called ICT kill zones and pivots. It's the one that marks out the opening prices for me and the key highs and lows, just so just saves me some time. Good luck, brother. Good, Pablo. All right. Well, I mean, we'll cover the full plan in like 5-10 minutes. Just wait for people to join up so I don't have to repeat myself. Good, right? Top step dashboard is not working for me, but I'm not trading with top step right now, so it doesn't affect me right now. You got your driver's license, bro? Let's fucking go, bro. Let's go. Wake up. I'm the same problem. It's top step dashboard, yeah. What price was midnight open? 21743. This candle right here. This is on the Nasdaq. What delivery contract is it? September or July? September. No. Oh, it's still June. Tripping. June contract. Bro, I was gonna get it cut yesterday. My barber was booked, so I'm gonna go today. Actually, let me message him right now. I gotta get a new cut, man. I gotta get it cut. Today we'll get through, but tomorrow we'll need a fresh cut, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, 'cause I just can't take it anymore, man. Can't take it. Can't take it. Let's see what time. My hair isn't even overgrown. The hair's still good. 2 weeks. My hair, bro. I just need to fade the beard in. I gotta get a taper. It's not gonna be like a full haircut, but I gotta like clean it up. I usually go once a week, So I'm overdue for sure. What, 12:45, I think. No news Monday. What's up, CB? Yeah. No news Monday. That money laundering Arab look, that's pretty much what it is, bro. Yeah. We are on accumulation. I think it's a quiet Monday. Anyone else feel like it's quiet? Do you still do the giveaway? The giveaway is still live, yes. Thanks for reminding me. The giveaway is still live. For those who want to join the giveaway, this is what we're giving away. What you see on screen. If you want to join the giveaway, chance to win a PC, monitor, chair. All you have to do is use my code on any Alpha Futures account. On top of that, there's no activation fee on advanced accounts right now. So if you get an advanced account with Alpha Futures, you don't have to pay activation fee if you pass the eval. So good time to use the code anyway, so you can get that to yourself. This day can be a good trading day based on the daily buys. I think today's going to be lower probability. It's going to be quite harder. We're going to rely more heavily so on the macros. And yeah. The 15 minutes to be is low-key holding. To be honest, I've never really I've never looked at a fair value gap and been like, oh, it's been holding and then expect it to be a hold. That's just not the way I look at it. But I mean, I'm not bearish, but I'm not going to be taking longs unless we take out London lows or something in here. So I personally think we can see a move lower if it shows me. I'm gonna have to rewash my hair, bro. If it shows me it's gonna go lower, then I'll take it. You know, if not, then we might just have to sit because I'm definitely not gonna be longing up here. There's just no way. Not gonna long it from up there. It's not happening. Trying to take high probability trades. We need to up the risk on this account. So today's probably not the best day to up risk. So maybe not today, but later on this week, this specific account we have to up the risk. You took a trade yet? I don't trade before 9:30 open, brother. Blue is Asia, red is London. Yeah. Just saves me time. I don't have to market myself. Short. If it shows me bearish order flow, top step dashboard is under maintenance. Yeah. We're all locked in. Previous day's high is right there on ES. There's a good chance ES can just take those. Do you think we can short now? You or me? Me, no. You, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what your model is. Can you trade on Top Step now? I'll let you know if mine's working. Although I'm not using Top Step. Mine is still low. Mine is still under. What is your order flow showing? Neutral / bullish. I hope we take lows and longs. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind us coming into these equal lows or some 15-minute bullish or value gap. Do you use standard deviations? Yes, every single trade. Yeah, you can trade on Top Step. I'm trading on Top Step right now. Yeah, if it works for you. Is your strategy ICT? Yeah, I learned the concept from ICT. Marked out in Asia accumulation. Yeah, I do this as accumulation. Is it possible? Yeah, you should be fine, bro. Have you ever tried the strat? No. Do you like your classic setup than your protraction model? No. Protraction model is the easiest model for me, in my opinion. Protraction model is one of those models where it can form and you can still like win the trade even when you're wrong. Like that's what I like about it, to be honest. It's just a true edge. You can log into Top Step X but not Top Step X dashboard. Yeah, makes sense. Use market orders. I only use market orders. I just learned about it. I think that's what's holding me back. For real, everything makes more sense. Uh, I mean, I don't know why Asia accumulation would make more sense, but if you found it, bro, good job, bro. I can't decide where to make my entry. Any tips? It sounds like you don't have a model, brother. Once you have a model, then you know exactly where to take your entry. And that's all. You just need a model that you can trust. Bias? If I'm being honest, I'm pretty neutral right now. I don't want to take longs up here, so I'll tell you that much. I wouldn't, if we get like a nice setup to previous day's high on ES, I wouldn't mind taking that. But probably not. Will you ever stream PM? I don't know. Not often. I usually do FOMC, but that's about it. The reason I don't stream PM is one, a lot of the time I go to the gym. Two, I hop on call with some other group. What do you think about the forever model? I don't know what that is. Bullish breaker looks like. I mean, yeah, this is a bullish breaker. But I wouldn't use that. I weeded out my biases. Have any tips? You gotta go back, figure out where your bias was wrong, where it was right, what you did wrong, what you did right, and improve. Once you get more consistent, you won't doubt it anymore. What to do if I lose my entry? Nothing. Same thing you would do if you win. Do you think it's going to be choppy today? There's a pretty good chance. How come my Nasdaq chart isn't the same as yours? I'm new and trying to paper trade. You need real-time data. If you don't have real-time data, you won't be able to see the minutes, the candles minute by minute. That's what the 1 minute looks like right now. I mean, I'd expect both these highs and lows to get taken. Why does ES print so many equal highs and lows? The volatility is less. Do I use the body of the breaker or the wicks? Use the wicks too. You're looking for longs? I would prefer looking for shorts. If I'm going to find a proper trade, it would be short based. I really want to learn your PM session model, but that live time was 2 a.m. in my country. That's going to be hard to trade. You probably don't want to trade the PM session then. Po3, Po3. Yeah, that is my model. I wouldn't look for longs from up here. We on OTE. I'm looking for shorts. Nice, bro. Are you equal? For sure. Yeah, 100%. ES equal highs, 100%. We got the 1 hour OB though. In a bit, bro. I'm gonna lock in and see what we got today. Let's go, Ryan. Good luck, brother. I wouldn't look for anything until after 9:30. I mean, I never trade before 9:30. That's just me. I haven't taken a trade. I've taken one trade before 9:30 in the last 2 years, pretty much. I'm not even joking. I just don't trade before 9:30. Actually, there was that one time I traded Asia, but I didn't like it. When should I start on a funded account? I just finished ICT concept. You gotta practice, bro. You gotta go practice. What time do you mark up for the Asia London session? Asia, I'll give you the times right here. This is Asia, this is London. Bro, London session is killing. Nice. We got 1 minute until market open. That's when we'll minimize chat and start focusing up. Pressure giving NBA talks will be crazy. Which prop am I using? Alpha futures in right now. It's my main one. Just focusing on that. What indicator for sessions are you using? This is called ICT kill zones and pivots. TFO. The title's right there. How about Asian low London low? Can that be a target for liquidity? Yes, 100%. That's what I want to target actually. I want to see these London lows get taken. It's not the London low, these lows in London. The Trading in the Zone book came in yesterday. It's been a good read. Nice, bro. Nice. It's really good. Yeah. Let me know how it is. It gets really good. Bro, AM is from 8:30, 9:30 is opening range. 9:30 to 10 is opening range, yes. Let's go, Lori. Good luck. Appreciate you, bro. You too. All right, you guys know the drill. Minimize chat. Let's lock in. So this is what we're going to be looking for. One thing, first things first, I'm not longing from up here, so don't even have to be looking for longs right now. The only long I could paint that's high probability is a potential run to previous day's high on ES, at least. Because ES is closer, right? ES is only 0.15% away, Nasdaq 0.3. So that's like the highest probability long that probably could form. It's going to be hard to trust, and I probably won't take along to that. But if somehow it gives me a nice model, I wouldn't be opposed to taking that. Wow, we have 0 opening range gap. 1 tick, not even going to mark it. It's not going to be the best price action, I'm going to be honest. It's a no news Monday. I can already tell by the way this is printing, the fact that London went higher. We've had accumulation for a while here inside that new week opening gap. I'm not expecting it to be the best. One thing for sure is we're going to rely heavily on the macros to deliver, or 9:30 volatility. But I really don't want to take an early trade here, so we're probably just going to negate the 9:30 volatility and I really don't want to take a classic model when I'm not sure that it's going to expand. So like I said, I prefer to take shorts. I don't really want to take a long. I don't think it'll be high probability. I want to target these lows. I want to target these lows and maybe even low of day, to be honest. Asia low, midnight open. I want to target in here just because I think it's offered too much premium. We didn't have a liquidity sweep going lower. And it looks like we're already trying to take out some of those objectives. So let's see. We already have an SMT there. So if we can get a high probability short, I'll take it. I don't really want to go long. We might have to sell for 1 R or 2 R on a day like this. You don't want to demand for too much and then just lose a trade for no reason. So we'll wait for first presentation. Good morning, BG. BG, I'm working on those emojis, bro. What's up, LeBron? Just saying hi to the boys. And then the giveaway is still live. You guys have 1 more week to join this giveaway. If you use my code on an Alpha Futures account, send me a message on Discord. I will add you. So we are seeing that move lower. I'm expecting this to be a breakaway gap on ES. I think the next candle just goes lower, but we'll see. Its first presentation on ES. I guess we'll mark it. I really don't like that only one of them put it in the first presentation. And Q put an immediate rebalance, so I'm not expecting it to overtake this wick. But we'll see. Not something I would trade anyways. Hopefully my barber's free, man. I need this cut. I feel like I can't think clearly until I get this cut. I mean, I want to short. This is like low-hanging fruit. Like this line right here is low-hanging fruit. I know we have an SMT there now. We did touch the 15-minute bullish. I mean, that is where I wanted to long from, but I just think it's not enough. 15-minute bullish. We have the SMT there from my main target. Not easy to trust a trade like this. We haven't even put in a fair value gap, so I think we wait for the macro. If it's going to be a no news Monday, we have to expect expansion, right? That's the first rule of all my models. Why would I expect expansion when I see this and it's a no news Monday? So I think we just wait to the macro, take the high, at least 945 going into the macro, because sometimes the model can form then, and then the macro just distributes, right? The setup doesn't have to form in the macro. You just expect the run to happen sometime inside that macro. So we'll just focus on that. Yeah, I think we break this SMT. This doesn't meet criteria for a short, but this is a bearish order block. Solid body candle. There's no fair value gap for me, so again, I can't short this. So we'll just watch. Gotta watch it. Look at the speed we're gonna get towards these lows. You should see nice equal lows like that. Now I could have taken a short like this, and it wouldn't have broken rules. Like let's say I got filled somewhere in here. Just don't like that trade too much. Just don't trust it enough. We would have had to get filled somewhere on that CISD. Maybe Addy took that trade. Well, that's not my style. Looks like we may get a first presentation here. And I don't even mind aiming for lower if I'm being honest, because midnight open right there, London lows, Asia lows. Sure, we could get a reversal from it, but again, I'd rather take the short targeting those levels than take a reversal. So we do take out sell side there. Is there like an hourly bullish or something? Not really much. I mean, did we leave really nice? Yeah, we left really nice equal highs. We're just gonna tidy up that first presentation. Of course we are, man. Of course, of course. Why would I expect it to form? Yeah, it's looking a lot better if I'm being honest. In fact, you could do this as a Judas swing and go long right now. I'm not going to, because again, I kind of want to wait for the macro. But you could go long like this. Classic model. Double purge. Buy side, sell side, fake people short. Take the long on the inversion back or whatever form. CISD on NQ. ES. Stop doesn't even have to be all the way down there. Your stop loss is just a closure below this body. So we can tape read this trade. Say you got to stop at like here. That's a good stop there. We can tape read this trade. NQ still hasn't put in a fair value gap, which I don't like. How's the micro looking in comparison? Pretty similar. The YM took out all the sell side. How's the stock market looking? Nice, we're green. Nice, nice. Very nice. AMD's really green. I like that. That's what I like to see. It's a good thing we didn't take that trade. See? There was a... This could actually be a short on ES. This could actually be a short. If ES gives an inversion here, I might take this short. 34 times 10. Watching this candle print. Looking at this inversion on ES. It's a protraction model that formed on ES. Haven't executed yet. Just watching the next candle print. On the Discord is the same, bro. I think you might be in the wrong one or something's not right. Yeah, I mean, it reinversed. Yeah, it's too sloppy. Let's just see if we go to first presentation. I think the fact that that wicks like that, I mean, let's see, I'm looking at the body. That's what I'm looking at. Yes. Calculator ready. Let's say hypothetically. I mean, the CIC would be here now. Whoops. I mean, technically that is first presentation. I'm gonna rock with it. The gap is small, but the candle is large. This could be a nice long to the equal highs. See if it forms. So on the idea that the 15-minute bullish here and the London low sweep, S&T with YM like this. And then obviously the most important part is we have the equal highs. I'm waiting for the body to close, 25 point stop. That's $50 a micro. I might just de-risk slightly, but I have to wait for this candle to close. It has to close above. All right, as soon as it ticks down. As soon as it ticks down. There, I'll take it there. I'm gonna slightly de-risk, and then we'll scale in if I can. So we got the CISD. We have a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. And we swept out the sell side. We also have SMT here with YM. So we have the SMT, 15-minute fair value gap, and we swept out the low. I like this trade. We can get like, I mean, the fill's not the best, but I mean, we can get like maybe around 2R. We'll see how high we can go. I might have to terminate this at any given time based on the feedback I get from the chart. I really like these equal highs. Like right here. Very nice equal highs. You have your buy side. We did put in a fair value gap right here. We'll see if we respect that fair value gap. If we get closure above here, that's a bullish order block. That's where I'll be trailing my stop. I just realized I never even put the stop on this trade. Stop was supposed to be at the body here. But it's going to go to this level right here as soon as we close above. If we close above. I don't know if we will. But if we do, I put the stop right there. And in fact, I'm going to do it right now. So 778.25. So there's all our risk pretty much gone. So on the actual account, well, this is an actual account too, but on my alpha account, that's 75% risk reduction there. So I'm very happy with that management. Now we'll see. If we're right, we should respect this order block, take out the highs. If we're wrong, well, we get stopped out and good risk reduction, right? Trading inside the OB right now. ES is working that first presentation. There is a chance we get stopped out and it plays, but I don't really care. Right? My protraction model forms. If it's a high probability trade, it should not take this low. You know? Simple as that. In fact, that low is at, just want to make sure I have the exact value, 778. I just like being very precise. That way, if something happens, I can say wasn't a precision issue. Trading into that bullish fair value gap again. Big blue box. Bullish fair value gap. I'm not gonna adjust my stop. We do get stopped out there. So not bad. Pretty good risk management. I don't really see, I mean, if we get an order block here, may or may not re-enter the trade inside the macro, because that would be another protraction model. So I'll give it some time and see. I really like that risk. I really like that risk management there. Was there a 2-minute, 3-minute? No. So it's just kind of high resistance in nature, which is fine. That's why we reduce risk. In fact, this would be the order block. So we'll see if we get closure above this candle. I may or may not re-enter the trade. Something like this, just targeting 2R, in my opinion, is pretty decent, but just sweep the low and then go higher. We'll see. I'm watching this next candle print. I'm watching how it prints. I think I'm gonna opt out of this trade. I don't like the fact that ES left these equal lows. I know there's an SMT there. No, there isn't even an SMT really. So maybe if we get the mitigation block. Okay, we may have been souped. Looking at these equal highs, I think price can get there. Be a pretty smooth run to those equal highs. Very smooth level. Putting in another bullish fair value gap. Wanna be your Probably should be a breakaway gap until we pick up the high there. Nice little setup in here. But to me, I might be journaling this as a break even because it's less than 1 hour, less than a point 0.25. There's the equal highs. I don't mind taking a protraction model, to be honest, long if we get it, because we still have the buy side here. Previous day's high is open. So if we can get a nice retracement inside the macro, um, 1 minute probably looks the best. Unfortunately, we did get stopped out, but it is what it is. It wasn't even 1 point that stopped us, or I guess it was 1.25. We got the fill at 775. It went down to, I mean, it wasn't even 1 point, but it is what it is. So, I mean, we took the long here off the CISD, right? We had the SMT with YM. We swept out majority of London lows. There's a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. We took the CISD long going inside the macro, targeting the equal highs. Everything followed. Protraction model formed right here. This was a bullish order block. It did come out, soup that low. Now, I did make one mistake. My stop loss should be a body closure below this level. And I shouldn't have closed. I should have kept the soft stop. And that's on me. Notice how we didn't close below that level? That's on me. But it's pretty much break even, so I'm not too. But I will journal that because That's where the true stop loss should be. Now we have an S&T at the highs. I wonder if we can play both sides of the range. I don't know. We did leave these equal lows here. Did we leave equal lows? Oh, we did leave equal lows. Not really a Petrosian model. We didn't trade into any fair value gap, so couldn't take that or OB. I think I'll just record a quick recap, make this simple for myself. I could have kept the recording rolling. So we took the long here off of, hold on. Don't mind me, guys. Just gonna record a quick recap to save myself some time as this market forms. So we took the long here. We took out some London lows. We had an S&T with Asia low with YM. Came pretty much into discount, respected this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So that was the idea of the long. It's a 930 double purge reversal model because we went up and then down, and then I take the CISD back. So what was I looking for? The CISD right here is what confirmed to me that we were going to move higher. So right there, there's also an inversion right there. Now, I trailed my stop to this short-term low because we formed a bullish order block right here. And we did get stopped out. But this original stop was over here, right? So we managed to move our stop all the way from here to there. So pretty much only losing minus 0.1 R. And then we did reach our first partial level. So we would have taken a partial here, and then the rest would have probably went to previous day's high, if I'm being honest. I think I would just leave it all the way there. But that's all hindsight. In hindsight as well, sorry, this is not hindsight, but in study, now that we're looking at this, my stop personally should always be a candle closure below this low, right? So notice how we respected the body of this candle. Yeah, that's a rejection block. We should respect the body. So we never really made a lower low. We just had a liquidity sweep. So all we did was sweep out the liquidity here. We never actually closed below the low. And that's the most significant part. So if you guys know how I trade, normally I do keep a soft stop. So for example, I put my stop like here, and then if we close below, I would just terminate the trade. That's what I should have done in this specific situation, because it makes sense. We get a liquidity sweep and then get another move higher. It's fine. I tried to re-enter the position, but it didn't really give me anything too clean. And minus 0.1 R is a great risk management. I'm not even going to journal it as a loss. I'm going to journal it as a break-even trade because it's minus 0.1 R. So super chill, super chill. Did anyone from chat take that trade and caught a TP? I need to remind me to just keep the recording rolling next time. I mean, we swept out the buy side. Let's see how this forms. I like the fact we left equal lows. We got the CISD. I'm not going to execute this trade because we could still easily go higher, if I'm being honest. This 5-minute bullish fair value gap, quite like it, to be honest. See if it holds or not. Thing is, ES looks quite bearish, to be honest. And we do have S&Ps at the highs. So just kind of confirm. I wonder what the trade would be like if we got it off something like this. Not the best. Maybe if we can get it, whoa. Let's see if we can get a better fill on the way back up. Play both sides here. We have an S&T right there. I'm just watching this candle print. It's kind of aggressive to take a trade like right inside this fair value gap, but I'll watch it print. I didn't take this trade, by the way. I'm just tape reading. If anyone took that inversion, I'm truly sorry, because that's, wow. We really undid that move, huh? Damn, did anyone take that inversion, bro? Because I would not be feeling good right now. I'm gonna be honest. The long here actually looks good. That's a dodgy IFG. I'm gonna tell you why now. Someone took that inversion and they're not feeling too good. Don't go on tilt. Don't blow your account. It happens. I think this goes higher. I think this continues higher. I could even go long right now on ES or on NQ. It doesn't really matter. The only issue is targeting purposes. It's not the best. This is a protraction model, right? We came down, took out the short-term low, and then we got an inversion. It formed on ES. This is the inversion I'm talking about on ES. We're inside the macro, new 10 a.m. open. But I'm going to stay on my hands, to be honest. I'm not liking how back and forth it is right now. You took that inversion? Sorry, bro. Nobody I got stopped out, then Drake candle comes. Happens. It's going nothing ways, hop off. You're trading like you're gambling? Oh, then don't copy. They don't really know Gatie. Yeah, they don't know, bro. I mean, usually comments should be off. I just want to see if anyone took that inversion because I feel like people definitely did. It was quite strong. You traded NQ. I'm gonna be trading PM session every day. That model is too consistent. I think I can consistently pull 1R and end profitable like every month. I would have definitely taken that if I was looking at the charts. Should I go break even or hold? Depends on your rules. What do your rules say? It's gonna be a while, Abd, before I take another trade. So I don't mind keeping the chat open. It might be a while. What is PM opens at 1:30, but I only trade 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Could you explain silver bullet on PM? Wait for price to trade into a fair value gap that aligns with your bias and take it. You don't have a rule? If price reinverses the fair value gap, for me that would probably cut the trade. What do you trade in PM? I just trade PM silver bullet protraction. So my protraction model in the PM, my 5 accounts online for this short. Damn, bro. Good luck, my brother. We have an S&T here. PM silver bullet is 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time. If I had to predict the direction, I would still say long. I think the buy side's not done here. Although ES is quite weak. I mean, what is this? Nasdaq's going sideways, ES is going lower, and YM is going lower. Or Nasdaq's going higher, I guess. See if we form the order block here. It's like untradeable. I would favor long though. I wouldn't short this market personally, but that's just me. Took my piece out of the pie. I'm good. Good shit, Robert. See you, brother. The only issue about this long is the risk to reward, man. It's just awful. Like, whatever just fixed 1R this, it's like terrible. Bro, 1R is so easy. Bro, look at this trade, guys. 1R feels like almost a gamble sometimes. Like, what? It's gonna. Like, yeah, I mean, we got an SMT here. We claim bullish. Yeah, I mean, sure. 1R is like right there. Anyone can get 1R. Like, that's 1R. That's crazy. Bro, 1R sometimes feels like gambling, bro. Like 17 points for 17 points. I don't know, man. That's awful, in my opinion. I quit my long, but then again, that's my PM model. I quit my long because of this PA. If I've been long, should I target previous day? Previous day has a runner target. Remember, this is no news Monday. This is price action that kills accounts, bro. Be very good with your risk management. Do not go on tilt. You open a fund at 17, not under your own name, no. You think it will take previous day's high? Eventually. PA driving me crazy. Don't get tripped up, man. It's easy to get tripped up. It's easy to say, oh yeah, I see this, I see that. You ain't see nothing. You ain't see nothing with probability. You know? Break even, nice, bro. Yeah. Yes, man. Just follow your strategy. You got 1 month left. For what? You may be drawing a standard deviation. This is your standard deviation. We already reached -1. Ideally -2 if it's a real reversal. No news Monday. Do you still trade? Yeah, I took a trade already. One break even. Past the first phase of 50K and down 1% instantly from this PA. We just made 571. Nice, bro. Just try not to be focused too much on the profit, right? Just focus on the system. If you chase profits, it just means you have the wrong attitude. You know why you shouldn't chase profit? Because anyone can make money. Anyone can just push a button. I could just click buy right now, and I could potentially make money because it's going up. You know? So it's all about the skills, you know? Yeah, anyone can make money and pass an account and get a payout. But can you do so following the same logic and the same skills that can lead you to consistently make money? Or keep the money that you make? That's even more important. You look for shorts after we hit -2? No, I wouldn't look for shorts, to be honest. I would just look for a green line. It's no news Monday, so just understand that we're not going to have too much volatility. You can already see it. Every time it goes up, it just wicks. This is some cheap PA. I mean, this reversal model is pretty good. Unfortunately, we did get break even, but it's on me because right the stop loss should have been covered any closure below. There's the green line. Someone said S&P is AFK. That's hilarious. So there's that green line buy side. So that 1 hour trade hypothetically could have played out, but again, it's not my style. Hey, tell me where I can buy good account, no activation fees. I mean, Alpha Futures has no activation fees for June only though. We have CPM PPI this week. 1 and 2 will be complete chop. Bro said that's hilarious. With a straight face. I'm just so locked in, bro, that like I really can't. Hey, tell me where. Yeah, I mean, Alpha Futures has no activation fee. There's not a single day where I don't miss Biden PA. Yeah, we have CPI and PPI this week. Yeah. What's so great about Alpha Futures? You don't need a buffer to request payout, and when you do request payout, your maximum loss limit does not get set to 0. They also have 4% drawdown. You hear about the top side phishing email? Yeah, I've heard about it, bro. ES longs? No. I mean, you could target the highs on ES. We took a good trade. You know, can't be mad. I still give myself like 8.5 out of 10. I passed 2 fake funnels. Do you think I should buy a real one? How do you feel on how you passed them? Do you think you could do it again or no? Real estate's high getting closer, only 42 points away. Stock market is more green. Let's check our stock positions. Unfortunately, I can't scale. You think you're ready? Well, go get it, brother. How confident would you feel when you take eval? I'm confident in every trade the same, brother. As long as I follow my rules, obviously. Eval or not, doesn't matter. How should I feel after I get stopped out and hit all TPs? I mean, same as me, bro. How should we feel? Depends how you got stopped out, right? Did you follow your model? Did you put your stop loss where you were supposed to? Hey guy, you about 100k fund using your code on alpha. Why is there a time delay on the trade evade chart? There shouldn't be time delay. Did you sign in? There shouldn't be time delay. That ain't right. I did follow it, but I moved my stop at break even. Well, do you have rules on risk management or no? Or stop loss management? No, I didn't take the raw. I mean, I took it, but I got stops break even first. I mean, depends. Well, that's what you got to figure out then, you know? When are you supposed to move your stop? And where are you supposed to move it to? You know? That's all. That's all you got to figure out. Then you know how to feel. Short stop previous days high. You could, only because you'd probably expect price to fall back in the range. Do I buy the advanced account or the standard? What's best? For this month, it probably advanced because it's cheaper if you pass. But if you've never passed an eval before, unless you're really confident that this is the one, bro, probably just don't. I don't know. What TP was looking for? A green line. And then previous day's high was the runner. So we'll see. Previous day's high. 873.5. Advanced is cheaper. Advanced is cheaper if you pass. If you pass. Day trading your main? Yes. What TP was you looking for? Yeah. Previous day's high. Like that's final target, right? If I'm in this trade though, like when I took this trade, I took 8 micros. I'm taking off 6 or 7 at this green line. I'm not holding it all the way. I'm taking 6 or 7 off. Like this is when I say like final TP, I mean like 1, maybe 2 contracts. Cause it's not worth it on a no news Monday. You know? I would just take 2R. How much is it for an advance? You'd have to check, bro. I don't know. There's no activation fee right now, though. Where to mark standard deviation to target? I mean, I would do it like this, off the reversal model, right? So there's -2. 5 minute looks gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, it looks good, man. It looks good. If it gives us a protraction in here, it's not the best, but the draw liquidity is strong, so maybe. We'll see. But we probably just let this one go. Period stays high. Take the trade in PM session, make 1R. How much is it? Yeah. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you, Push. I gotta thank you for today's trade. You told me on that Friday I should watch the industry for confirmation. I saw why you're trying to reverse. I took long and everyone and queued off the breaker. 941. Nice, bro. Yeah, exact same. Exact same trade. Nice. What is the best prop from in your opinion? Alpha futures, without question. In my opinion, it's not even question. But top step's not bad. Pretty close. You could make an argument for Apex, but that's only if you're like more of an advanced trader. I really don't like the Apex rules, if I'm being honest. On it out the 5 minute IFG on NQTP with outline highs. Nice, bro. Use your code on reset. Does that count? Yeah, if you use a reset, let me know, brother. Just send me proof. Yeah, it says I have 10-minute data delay on TradeAvia and won't let me trade the Nasdaq 100-minute futures. You have to, and you signed it without. You have to sign the agreement. That's why. That's why. You have to sign the TradeAvia. Did you sign it? Sign into TradeAvia first before you sign into TradingView. No trade for me. Still 10:30 cook short term high up. It's possible. You done for the day? No, I'm not necessarily done. I mean, I'm for sure gonna trade the PM. I'm gonna trade the PM every day now. So you guys don't have to ask me. I'm gonna look for 1R in the PM session every day. I've been doing back testing over the weekend with that model, and it's pretty consistent. It forms almost every day. The win rate's good enough for me to take it every day. It's really quick. I can do it on my phone. It's Quanteca legit. Where do you backtest? TradeZella. What are the times for sessions? I didn't get time to screenshot it. Quanteca, are they legit? I don't know. You know, they actually reached out for me for a partnership, but I said no. Are they legit? I think so. I know a lot of people who use them. You ever trade the final hour macro? No, I don't trade final hour macro. Gatie, where do I learn your PM session strategy from? You learn it from 10:30 final protraction. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. If we can get it to previous day's high, I don't mind. They do not pay out. I'm pretty sure any like major firm pays out as long as you follow the rules. When it's PM session. PM session starts at 1:30, but I only trade it from 2 to 3. Yeah, I don't trade PM session. Cold boy 9, you trade PM? Bro. Did you just join, bro? Did you just join? This is a protraction model. I would never take this. It's way too far in premium. And the risk reward is not good anyways. If we take previous days high, that probably cuts my session if I'm being honest. I don't see myself taking anything. You took it long, you got stopped out. What about you? Same. I got break even right here. What's the max drawdown? It's on the website, but you have to check. It's less though. It's less. It's like a little bit less. But like if you get 100K, it's still more than top step. Thanks for your help, Gatie. Time delay is fixed. Appreciate you. Good. What's the reason for that long? We had equal highs above, strong drawn liquidity. Monday, I'm expecting a range. We came into discount. CISD going into the macro. Easy. I mean, you could hypothetically take a trade like this right now and maybe get like 2.7R, but I would just taper this. I wouldn't take this trade. Okay, the PM protraction was just 2 PM purchase every day. If any time and aim for 1R. I wait for an IFEG. Yes. Weekly payouts means you can get a payout every week. How do you deal with getting stopped out and break even running straight to your TP like that? What's your psych? Well, here I can't say anything because here I actually made a mistake. What my rules say is my stop loss is a candle closure below the body. I need to be able to cover any liquidity sweeps, which is what happened here. So in this specific instance, I can't blame anyone but me, right? So how's my psych? I made a mistake. It's fine. Next time I won't make that mistake. I think PM session goes all the way down. How are you going to try to predict PM session 4 hours in advance, bro? What is ES doing? He's getting there, bro. Just give it some time, man. Baby steps, baby steps. Hit TP, took the same trade, didn't get stopped out. Nice, bro. Did you go break even? It's like minus 0.1 R. 10:30 goons, there's nothing forms. I'm done till later. Yeah, 10:30 would be the nicest. We get as long as previous takes high is open. So the real answer is it's a soft stop. There's no soft stop. There's no stop loss level. I could just throw it anywhere, like here, for example. It doesn't really matter. It's a hard stop, right? I don't want to put my stop right here because we may wick and continue. And I even said that. I even said we could get stopped and we'll continue. You know. And to be honest, I probably should have also re-entered here after that happened. But I was just a little bit hesitant, if I'm being honest. I was just a little bit hesitant. I wasn't too confident in the trade. Yeah, simple. So where should my stop be? It should be nowhere. It should be waiting for this candle to close. That's all. It should be waiting for this candle to close. We're seeing this order block play out right now. Previous day's high. Correlation lower, so you want it even lower, Ryan? Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I wanted lower too. Like I wanted these lows, but YM took out Asia lows, so we had the SMT like that. And we did touch the 15-minute bullish here, so I was like, it's enough. It's enough for me. We got 50% of that bullish fair value gap. SL got 100. Mine or yours? Previously high. Yeah, previously high is right there. Right, this is another protraction model, by the way. Again, I'm not taking these ones all the way high of day. I don't long high of day. So, what time is PM Silver Bullet? It's 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, on ES? Yeah, ES would have stopped anyone out there, actually. ES would have stopped anyone. You taking 10 a.m. PO3? No. I believe the move is gone. Previous day's high is the target. And you would never enter on ES? So. I know some people that do, but up 1.6 trade cost 28 funded. Nice, bro. I have most of them, yeah. That kept ripping. Yeah, it'll probably take previous day's high me right now. It's spooling, right? So, why close position? I got stopped out break even. Are you doing trading as a full-time job? I mean, it's my full-time stuff, yeah. Buy on NQ, sell on ES. You trading as a full-time job? Yeah, it's what I do. I do this and I make content. That's all. If you're from Egypt, bro, nice to meet you, brother. You don't stream PM Silver Bullet? No, I usually trade it on my phone and I usually go to the gym. Were you trading minis on this account? Yes, go Gatie. When you're gonna? I'll probably come maybe 11 max. I mean, this is a 250K account, so I was trading minis on this account. But I usually trade micros. Yeah, I mean, on my alpha, I took 8 micros. It's 100K alpha. I'm only using 100K alphas. It's like a nice middle ground for me. If I can get even more payouts with them, then maybe I'll scale up. But I've had trouble passing the 150Ks. I don't know why, even though I know the percentage is the same. I don't know. Just that threshold seems like too much. So I'm just gonna stick with the 100s. I like it. Do you always go for 1R and PM Silver Bullet? Unless it's really, really clean and I know I can get more. For example, like let's say I get 1R right here, but then we have these equal highs. I'm going to hold it to the equal highs, obviously, right? Doesn't make sense. The probabilities say, like, it's just an edge thing. But I'll say at least 7 or 8 out of 10 times, I just take it 1R. I just want to get out of the trade, you know? Just get it done with 1R quick. PM session can be more sloppy sometimes. Look for shorts. Yeah, it's possible. You could look for shorts at previous day's high. Personally, I think we may go sideways after previous day's high, but who knows? Ready back into the order block. See if it holds or not. Same break-even trade. If you have 2 down close candles and the third candle is bullish but the low wick takes out the liquidity, include all 3 candles for GIST. You include all 3 candles for the bullish order block, you mean? Yes. Like your CISD will still be the down close candles only, right? Like it would still count. Is there an example here? I get what you're saying. Like for example, if this candle somehow closed up, well, no, that wouldn't make sense. When you mark out the CISD, you would mark it out the exact same, so that doesn't change. When you mark out the order block, don't include the up close candle. Only mark out the sell side delivery. Does that make sense? Thanks, got you. My model form market maker buy model was stopped at the first partial original consolidation. Easy, bro. Nice, bro. Yeah, as long as you followed your rules, doesn't really matter what happens. I would trade macros, yeah. It's almost 10:30, so we might be able to find a protraction long as long as we don't take previous day's high. I like this 5-minute bullish. If we can come into here, get a protraction model out of it, I'll take it. And that'll probably be my last idea before this previous day's high get taken. It's not a guaranteed level, but the probabilities are in my favor if we can get something like leave equal highs, come down. I don't know, that'd be best case scenario. Like if this forms, that's the best case scenario. I don't think it's gonna form, but if it does, I'm ready. 10-minute fair value gap's gonna form as well. As long as we don't, oh, the 15 is forming as well. As long as we don't take out previous day's high. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Not cross my mind. Can I get a kiss? Oh, nah. Can you make it last forever? It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Nothing else we can do. We just simply wait for 10:30. We have to align with time. Can you make it last forever? Doesn't OB need to be last down close? It's not the last down close candle. That's incorrect. It can be the last down close candle, but not every time. How to calculate risk? Take your stop loss size, multiply by 2, and that's how much you're risking per micro contract. You measure OBs off wick and close? Yes. Different OB circumstances. This is an order block, but it's also a change in the state of delivery because it's giving a reversal. This is the order block. So notice the CISD level. This is the order block. Okay. This is also an order block. 3 down close candles. They fill up this fair value gap. We get closed back above. That's an order block. When you mark out the order block, you mark it out like this. Okay. Let me give you a better example, maybe. Look at ES. Look at my right monitor. 3 down close candles. That took out liquidity. This is your order block. It's not a CISD. Again, I mean, you could view it like that, but the CISD is down here, right? That's an order block. This order block in specific is paired with a fair value gap, right? Okay, it's almost 10:30. Let's just lock in here for the last bit where we can potentially get a high probability move to previous day's high. That was a mouthful. Okay. Very simple idea here. 15-minute bullish fair value gap. We have previous day's high right above. That could be a double purge protraction model because before reversing we put in a new high, lower. So let's see here. That's a 15-minute bullish that just formed. There is a 10-minute that's a little bit higher, but I mean, I'll specifically mark out this low just to see, but I'm hoping it comes lower. So if we can get into here, I'll go for long. This is the 1-minute chart. I mean, ES already tapped the 10-minute. We have an SMT. Yeah, there it is. Previous day's high. Buy side on ES. So that pretty much terminates my session. All right, that's the final target. That's all the buy side on ES. I mean, could go slightly higher maybe on ES, but how much money per trade would you risk on an eval? I risk 0.5% on an eval. And then I remember I also scaled into my positions, right? So when the trade's going in my favor, I would try to buy these little dips pretty much. Nice. So you want is that 1-minute chart? Gotta go, bro. Take care, bro. Previous high is done. Yep, just taken right now. How did you guys do today? You include the wick for the order block? Yes. I don't think you have previously high marked out correctly. Oh, do I not? Oh, I do. It's right here. This is Friday's high. No trades? Nice, brother. Did you miss a trade or did you just not take a trade? What time if did you look for your silver bullet? 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. only. It's only a 1-hour trading window. You think it's going to reach Thursday's high? Yeah, previous week's high. It's possible. It's right there. I have it marked out. 250 on the 50K? Yeah, exactly. 250. You hesitated and missed it? It's okay, Dre. Not my model formed. Yeah, I mean, if your model didn't form, that's good, bro. Well done. Well done. That was a good forever model. I'm not sure what that is, but sure. As long as your model formed, bro, that's good. Over risk and got stopped. That's unfortunate. Why'd you go break even? I didn't go break even. Oh, I did, but I put my stop at this low. Just wicked out break even, then ran to TP. Same, brother. Because we put in a bullish order block here. Whenever we put in a protraction model, I always trail my stop. And that's it. Simple. What do you mark out before you look for trades? You should watch that on my YouTube video. I have a full YouTube video on that. What is your best model? They're all equal in terms of win rates. I personally like the protraction the most. It's just the easiest one to trust. Whenever I don't have that much conviction in a trade, I just wait for a protraction model because it's way easier to trust a protraction model than it is to trust anything else. Don't let trades ride out. How do I fix it? Journal and figure it out. You just got to figure it out from your journal. Understand what's happening. Similar trade to yours today. I wish I would have kept my original sell, but just an area to work on. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you have to work on your original SL. You just need to figure out when and where to move your stop loss, right? Did you break a rule by moving your stop loss? Do you not even have a rule? If not, you should probably make one, right? You shouldn't just try to figure it out as price goes. You need to know where am I going to move my stop loss and when, right? when do I move my stop, and where am I going to move it to when that happens. Those are 2 criteria you need to have before you trade. How do you make these stop loss rules? Over 6,000 backtested trades, days, and journaling. Look at what works best for you. I was tape reading at first because it was Monday plus, but against my rules. Against your rules to trade Monday. I closed after equal highs, made 500, could have made 3K. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, bro. Every single day you could have made more. Every single day you could have lost more. So it really does not matter what the outcome, what happened was, bro. All that really matters is, does your model say to leave runners if you have a potential objective? Does your model say, you know, on a no news Monday, maybe just take 1 or 2? Do you pay for your backtesting? Yes, I do pay for backtesting. If you want good backtesting, you kind of have to pay for it. What's up, Zach? Should I stay in the markets past 11:10 or nah? Me personally, I mean, I just go off. I took the initial short to London lows. Low-key wish I didn't lock out so I could take this long. Again, it's all on rules. That's all on rules. Is FX replay not good? It's not bad. It's not as good as TradeZella, but it's not bad. I used to use FX replay. The issue with FX replay is they make journaling really hard. If you really want the data that you're trading with, like you're backtesting, you kind of have to journal it separately. You'll have to screenshot the trades and put them into, you know, a Notion template or like a Google Doc, and that's kind of tedious. With TradeZella, it's pretty automatic. It's much better to wait for the closure of that candle that confirms the CISD. Yes. Do you watch K-dramas? No, sorry, I don't. Still longs? I mean, I wouldn't go long or short anymore. Will the long continue or will it reverse? What do you think? I wouldn't short. If I had to pick, I would say previous week's high. I would say previous week's high is possible, but I wouldn't take it. I target the equal highs. I move my SL because price and liquidity at 933. Would have been generational. It is what it is, bro. It's tough. If CISD after manipulation below midnight open, paired with daily bullish order flow, mean bullish intraday? Yeah, pretty much, bro. That's pretty much it. That's your bullish daily power of 3. And that's what I use, you know. Are you trading PM? Yeah, I'll be trading PM every day, guys. I'll share you guys in the Discord. By the way, I'm not going to say I've been signaling, but I've been pretty much saying what happens in the PM, and then I'll say it. So, for example, yesterday, silver bullet protraction long if it forms. Only 1 R. Meaning I'm not going to look for a big one. And I took the first one that formed, and it played out 1 R. I even posted the video. And I did the same thing the day before. Silver bullet protraction forms long. DOL is previous week's high, only 1 R. And then again, same thing. Look, just literally look how easy this trade is, man. 41 tick stop, 41 tick take profit. By the time I marked out the fair value gap, it already TP. I'm going to do it every day. So when I say it in the Discord, I don't need to go live for this. I'm not going to go live for a 1-minute trade that I may or may not take and break down. I'm not going to be tape reading. It's very simple. There's 2 or 3 steps. Bias, fair value gap, align with that bias from 2 to 3 p.m. Take an inversion out of it and only target 1 R. Are you going to be live on TikTok? No, I won't be. Will the long continue? Yeah, I mean, hard to say, but I wouldn't go long or short here. Me, personally, I wouldn't go long or short here. Why would I expect expansion when we already expanded higher? Why would I expect expansion when we already take out the buy side, right? So, in my opinion, it's low probability to trade now. Take care, brother. See you tomorrow, Dre. Yep. Day in and day out, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm a broker now, eh? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm gonna see you again. Will you consider PM session starts at 1:30? Yes. Macro starts at, yes, that is correct. I only traded from 2 to 3 p.m. though. I'm just trading that silver bullet time interval. And that's it for me. Let me just get a screenshot here. We didn't really You could view this as a rejection block, but it already closed above, so. I mean, yeah, you could look for lower. I mean, if you're bearish, you'd have to be expecting a move lower. Like me personally, I'm not, but I mean, it could happen. Possible. Informative. Appreciate you, bro. I mean, it's just how I do it. There's many ways to get bias. I trade the power of 3. I think it's very simple. Power of 3 and order flow. Order flow is really all you need. You gonna be live on Discord? No, I'm not gonna go live, but I will just tell you guys exactly what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna say protraction long or short, and I'm gonna say 1 hour or 2 hour. There's no point in me going live because I'm not reading price action. I'm just sitting there waiting for a fair value gap to tap. Yeah, Discord free. Which profit is better option, Apex or Top Step? Apex rules are way harder. I would take Top Step. No trades again from next macro. Because we took our previous day's high already, I'm not really going to be taking a trade in the 1050 macro. How to join our Discord? The link is in the description, brother. Good discipline. Discipline, maybe. Hesitation, also possible. Hard to say. You got banned by Apex? Damn, bro, what happened? Did you hedge news? A lot of people get banned when they hedge news. You take the same trade rate all the way through to high. Nice, bro. What this search breaker block? I don't know what that means, bro. Thank you, bro. Got you, bro. You didn't hedge news? Did you hedge accounts? If you didn't hedge accounts, then I don't know. Appreciate you, Sniper. I have a 5K Evo account. I've been struggling with getting on a drawdown for too long. What do you suggest I should do? Why'd you go break even there? Because we formed a protraction model, traded into a bullish fair value gap, and I'll do the same thing next time, right? I'm not going to change the fact that it stopped me out this time. We traded into a bullish fair value gap, and we got closure above the down close candle. That's a bullish order block. So at this point in time in the trade, that's a bullish order block. I put my stop at the swing low. This should have been a protraction model, and it failed, right? If I really want to be really precise, yes, technically where my stop's supposed to be, like I'm not supposed to close the trade unless we close below the body of the swing low. But that means I have to open myself up to more risk. For example, putting my stop here and then just terminating if we get a closure below the low. So it's not a rule break, right? I'm hoping that this low covers any touches of the body. It did here, and it didn't here. You know, is what it is. It's not a really big deal. Like as long as I keep taking trade, like that was a good trade. Or as long as I keep taking trade like that and managing like that, it'll be fine. Did you trade gold? No, I didn't trade gold. Did you go break even because of liquidity sweep? I went break even because we put in an intermediate term low. Even if it closed below like that by 1 point, I still think it just won't. Most time it wouldn't close below. You know, if it closed below, it just normally doesn't. To be honest, it's not. It's a failure protraction model. If it closed below, in my opinion, it most likely more times than not will just come back and make a lower low. Right? It would have just came back and taken out these equal lows. In terms of probabilities, right? It's just probabilities. It doesn't have to. Yeah, it could have played out. But if we close below this low in probabilities to my model, it usually will just come back down, make a lower low. Took partial from longs today, 10. We shouldn't be closing below the next short-term low, right? That's not bullish at all. That's like the CIC pretty much. Because this would become a bearish breaker then, right? High, low, high. We shouldn't be forming a bearish breaker. I mean, if it's 1 point, it could just be a mohawk. Yeah, I mean, 1 point. Yeah, it's not a big deal. But it's just signatures, right? Sometimes 1 point is all it is. Should have made that. Should have marked that as first presented. First presented. This is first presented right here. I don't think. Yeah, shorts. You can short. I'm not gonna be shorting. Bearish breaker. Would mean bearish breaker. I don't understand the question. If you get a 3-minute IPG, I'm gonna short down. Good luck, bro. Took partial from long today. 10 risk reward. Nice, bro. Can you make it last forever? I like this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. We'll just tape read this. Sign out the account here. How much impact do you think ITC traders have on price action? Bro, 0. Not even the slightest impact. Not even the minusculest impact. Yo, stocks are pumping, boys. I think we're up another 1 or 2% today. Let's check. Yep, we're up another 1% today. Most of them are not trading with anything significant, bro, and a lot of them are probably demo trading / paper trading / losing trades, like, you know. Like I don't. And by the way, like the algorithm doesn't know where the liquidity is. It just understands the concepts that liquidity usually rests between short-term highs and lows or highs and lows. Wait, don't my shares? Yes, I think they should. I don't really remember, bro. To be honest, I think if you have a prop firm account, they disappear. I don't know. Someone in chat can probably answer better than me. Stocks are looking good. Stocks are looking good. Will the FTG get respected? I don't know. Let's find out. 1050 macro. Oh, what is? I can't check here. Hold on, guys. I have to check. What's my password on this account, man? Oh, I swear Apex be. Tell me didn't. I got stop break even on the long. Not the stocks up 1%. It's my account that's up 1% on the day, right? I'm not. I don't. I don't have like that same percentage. What stocks you holding? I don't hold long term. I swing trade. This is a good long. 1050 macro. Could take this long, perhaps. I won't be executing, but someone could. I don't know who. I don't know who. The real question is, what is my Apex password? Oh, figured it out. Yeah, so when I say 1%, I mean my account, right? So whatever cash is in my account, um, whatever cash is in my account, that's what I'm referring to. Looks like we might make a lower low here. I think that's the 15. Yeah. Moving fish longs will never be profitable. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, bro. Truly the dumbest thing. What stocks? Yeah, I don't hold long term. I swing trade my stocks just to try to compound my wins from payouts and such. So I'll put most of my stuff into a stock account and just ride. Sell? You can sell. I'm not gonna sell. Do you need me? You don't need me. Hey man, after touching me, can you check please? Yeah, outside Discord right now. I'm chilling. I'm just watching this potentially. I want to see what the 1050 macro does. Right. Even when I'm done, even when I'm not trading, I want to still stay. Taper to trade, say where the model forms. For example, if we close above this high, that's a model. Good question, Mateus. Mateus asked a good question. Let's show it to the stream. He says, I know that everyone has different average RR and different rules and stuff, but I have a question. This happened to me this morning, but I didn't take the trade because I waited for a retracement to the FEG. He's talking about this one. By the way, this is a BPR. It should not be trading back into this fair value gap. If it's truly bullish, it should not come back here. But aside from that, this placement was just greater than normal. It's because if I interrupt the first FEG, it would still be 1.5 R instead of 2.5. There's a couple things to consider here. One is your model. Do you always put your stop loss at the short-term low or the swing low that got put in? Do you always enter on a limit order? You're in the short stop at break even. Good luck, bro. That's what you need to know, Mateus. That's the first things first. Okay. I can tell you what I do. Me personally, it also depends on your targeting, right? And you're also the minimum R that you would take. Right? So for me, I think this is a great trade. I think you can take it off the first FEG. I don't think your stop has to be this low, right? I think the stop can go down there at least, if not cover the majority of this wick at least. Like this shouldn't even trade to, but just in case, this wick. Like to me, you know, I think the trade was pretty A plus, but because of the places you're putting your stop loss and take profit, makes it a little bit different. But you just have to ask yourself, like, if your rule says take the fair value gap and wait for its fair value gap tap, I don't want you to break that rule. If your rule says the trade has to be minimum 2R from my target, well, if that's what you say, then you probably just want to trade fixed RR, right? Then in that like if that's what you're gonna say, my target has to be minimum 2R. Well, take the trade, go break even when it reaches your target, and just aim for 2R. Just put this at 2R, right? I don't know what it depends what you're aiming for and what are you trying to capture. That's what I'm trying to ask you right now. You get what I'm saying? Is Mateus even here? Well, you better be here because I just said all that shit for you. I feel like you might not. The absolute minimum for the total trade is 1.5 R, so I could have taken this in. So as long as your target is 1. No, but let's just. Okay, your stop loss is swing low or swing high, and do you always enter off a fair value gap? You use limit orders. All right, so well, it's very simple then, bro. You just answered the question. As long as you can get 1.5 R from the stop at the low and the entry at a fair value gap, doesn't have to be this one. By the way, it shouldn't be this one in this case. But aside from that, like it doesn't really matter. Like just any fair value gap. As long as you can get 1.5, could you have gotten 1.5? Right? Your TP, I'm guessing, is that final buy side. Even if you can get 1.5, Mateus, do you know what you can do? If you said minimum 1.5, okay, take the trade. If it takes out the equal highs, go break even and aim for 1.5. Just increase it, you know? Simple. How much you risk on a pass funded? 0.25%. Would you prefer set and forget or watch until I never set and forget. I think that doesn't make sense. But I can understand why some people, might opt to do that. All right, if we get an inversion here, this could be an eval long. Does that make sense, Mateus? As long as you understand clearly what your rules are, because then you know where you go wrong, right? Like as long as you know that was that was a missed trade, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with missing a trade, but based on what you just told me, to me, seems like a missed trade. I think you could have taken that, and it was well within the logic of your model. Yeah. Oh, you enter manually? Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. It doesn't matter. I also don't use. I don't really use limit orders. So you trade PLD with the forward candle has no wick. So why do you? I trade 9:30 power 3. I don't frame it really off 10 a.m. It's quite rare. Right now I'm trading. I'm looking at 10:30. 10:30 opens, puts in a high, trades lower, takes out sell side. I'm expecting 10:30 high to potentially get taken if we get the inversion here. Simple. I don't need 10 a.m. to manipulate lower because 9:30 already did. Why don't I get access to the general section in the Discord? You don't have access to this section? What's your name? What's your Discord name? You don't either? Wait, you guys don't have access? You know what you guys need to do? You guys have to click show all channels. You have to click, look, when you guys join the Discord community, because there's a lot of people in here, you have to click this down arrow, click show all channels. Now you can see the giveaways and all that stuff. Damn, this whole time y'all had nothing, bro? No, you're good. Honestly, I only found out this recently, by the way. So let me know if that works. I just found that out recently, by the way. So I'm not like any genius or anything. But it should be fine now. 1050 macro. This was still on demo since I'm having an exam right now, so that's first semester. Yeah, I mean, good practice, bro. Really good. What the fuck are you looking at? Wait, what the fuck? Or what TF? What time frame? This is 1 minute. My short printing in all caps. Seems like you're a little bit too excited, brother. Take a deep breath. Don't expect anything. I just made a video about it. Don't expect. Anticipate, but don't expect. For example, if two candles came right back all the way up and stopped you out, I feel like you might be feeling some sort of pain, right? And I don't want you to feel pain, bro. Going for that previous Friday high. Thanks for your answer. Of course, bro. If you have any questions, let me know, man. And I crossed my mind. See if you get closure above here. That would be first signature of bullish order flow. That Friday high, previous week's highs up there, yeah. I mean, it'll probably get taken eventually. I closed my short, don't like the 50-minute FG so far, made a band. Nice, bro. Clean. It's a good short to that 15. And if we're really bullish, we'll respect this fair value gap specifically in the upper portion of the 15. You see that? The upper portion of the 15 there. If we are bullish, it should respect. Wouldn't be a bad idea on an eval. Ask you, how do you trade mostly 1 minute, but do you use 3 minute? I'll scan one. See how I was just scanning right now before you even said anything? I'm just scanning to see which one has the cleanest fair value gap. The 1 minute's not bad, so I'll just use that. But we took one trade today. It was a break even. Now I'm just tape reading. So let me make sure does this work? Nice. How do you put a stop loss on your phone? Does anyone trade on phone trading view? How the hell do you put a stop loss? I already took one trade today. I'm not going to take any more. Well, not until the afternoon session. Plus, but someone said plus button. Someone said hold display. Can't seem to figure it out. Where you see your active position? It's on trade evade, so I can't do that. Press on the buy or sell thing, then press limit. If I press on the buy or sell if I press on the buy or sell thing, I feel like it's gonna automatically. Hold on, let me do like one contract and just see. Okay, as soon as I click the buy thing, it just automatically adds a position. So it's not working. Any other opinions? Press on the buy thing, then press limit. There's, like the limit option doesn't switch buy to limit. How? Click on the pencil, scroll down, and click long or short. Okay, I see long position. Create limit order. Stop. Oh, this is awful, bro. This is so awful. Let's see. I think Lee maybe said something correct. Then you can add a stop. I don't see it, man. Like if I click market buy, how do you add a stop? Surely there's an easy way, right? That's how I do it. Click the pencil, scroll down, and click long or short tool. But what do you mean long? Nah, you can't. You can't drag on trade of 8. Do I just have to manually close? Uh. Oh, I have to take instant orders off. That's what it is. I think that's correct. I think that is correct. You right. I think you're right. But I don't want to take. Oh, but that would suck. There should be a plus. There should be a plus sign on the y-axis. A plus sign on the y-axis. I think I don't have that, but I think I can add that. I think I can add that. Um. Plus button. I clicked the plus button, but nothing came up. Where does the plus button go? Oh. Gotta figure this shit out, man. They gotta make an easier way, man. Because I don't know how to put a stop loss. And then you enter your limit order. It sucks. Yeah, then you have to like right click and do the limit order. But the thing is, I want to enter market. Are you on Trading View or Trade of 8? I'm on Trade of 8 phone on Trading View. Trading View on phone. Hold down on the screen to see the plus button. On my phone screen. It's also not working. Wait, maybe if I put a line. Hold on. Maybe if I put a line. If I put like a horizontal ray. Click that line. Can you add an order on a line? No. Just tap your order on the chart and drag down for stop. It's a trade evade account, so you can't do that. That's only for paper trading. Analysis hub? Analysis hub? Nothing on orders there. I think you guys need to see my phone because you guys just wouldn't understand, bro. Just turn off the order and place one. I think that's what it is. So where's the thing is about that is that will also affect my PC because I still want a market order perfectly, you know? I don't want to have to confirm a market order. You can just try to put the buy and sell on the chart too and create the order. Yeah, I know I can do that, JD. That would suck, but I guess I can do that. If you guys find a better way. Should we ask ChatGPT? Let's ask ChatGPT. If I enter long on TradingView, Tradeovate on phone, market, instant order, how to put stop easy. Come on. Surely it knows. When you enter a market order long on TradingView trade on your phone, here's the access to stop. Before placing your order, mark top the bracket order. No, this is too slow. Manually out of stop. Go to the positions tab on your TradingView plus Tradeovate mobile. Tap on your open position. Look at the add stop loss or attach stop order. I have buy and sell buttons. I'm in the trade long. That's not the issue. The issue is putting a stop. But someone said if I go to positions, no, there's not even an option to add a stop. That doesn't exist. Oh, I can still do it, TJ? Turn off instant order. Okay, let's go find the instant order button. That's what I gotta do right now. Instant order, that should be in trading. Okay, so trading, instant order. So settings, more settings, trading, instant orders off. Now, if I click buy, oh, I see what you're saying. That's not really nice though. I don't really, I'm gonna, yeah, you're right. It is good. So I would have to click sell stop and then manually put it in. Bro. So 21836, I gotta type it? Let's say I go 21824. Bro, I feel like as soon as I put this, it's gonna close the position. No, it didn't. Alright. And then I can drag it from there. Alright, I see it. I guess I don't have a better choice. So I guess I don't have a better choice. Appreciate you guys. I'll just have to turn that off when I'm on PC and when I go on my phone, keep it back on. So this inversion for value gap's playing out. Yeah. How do you deal with social media when you weren't that advanced? I let it influence me and ruin me. What were we talking about? I'm talking about putting a stop loss on this phone. Are you in this trade? I took this trade on an eval on my phone. So yes. I didn't take it on alpha though. What are you talking about? I was talking about just putting a stop loss on phone easier. Just go to the line of your set, double click. Wait, just go to the line of your stop, double click, and do seller buy stop. I'm practicing trading on phone. Yes. So you said go to the line. Do I have to draw the line? Yusuf? Is that Yusuf? XT Yusuf? Alpha advanced accounts, no activation fees right now. How did you? Yeah, I let it influence me, bro. Don't make the same mistake as me. Just try how I explain it. Are you in a trade? No, you don't gotta type it. Okay, okay. Click the pencil, press long or short, drag your stop loss and take profit, then click the center of your break-even line and enter the number of contracts and then buy. The thing is, this is not the issue, because I go long on a market order, so I'm already in the position. I don't use limit orders. By the time I set up the P&L tool, I have to be able to enter right away. Because if I'm going to go for 1 hour in the PM, I have to be able to enter right away. How many people are in the computer enter? I think there's like 26 or 27 people. Maybe less people. Stop limit. Yeah, but what's the fastest way to put a stop limit? What are you trying to do? I'm trying to add a stop loss as quick as possible to a trade that I'm already in on my phone, on Tradeovate, executing on TradingView. You have a mentorship? Nah. How many people are in the computer and chair drawing so far? Oh, yeah, I get it. So I think you just click on the position. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. You get a sell stop. Yes, I know you have to put a sell stop, guys. I don't know the quickest way to put a sell stop. It doesn't seem like there's any really easy way. Plus button and then click on the stop. On your phone, I don't see the plus button. I see an X. I don't see a plus button on the phone. Just ignore TP and SL. Alright, bro. Very thank you. But if you could just close. Because then what I have to do, Addy, is manually calculate in my head what's 1R. I don't want to do that. Long hold the screen. Oh, that plus button. Hold on. You might be the GOAT, bro. You just might be the GOAT. Oh, you're the king, bro. Appreciate you. I can put on instant orders back. That fixes it. That fixes everything. Instant orders back on. I see the plus sign now. I see the plus sign. It goes on the right, like it goes right there. I see it. I'm gonna close the trade right there. Plus 30 ticks. So $200 on the 250K. Cool, man. Appreciate you guys. That's all good. Yeah, no, I figured it out. I 100% figured it out. In fact, I'll show you guys where the plus sign is because you guys might even like this feature. So look, if I do a look at my cursor, if I put a line right here, look, the plus sign is right there. So if I just because I have a crosshair, so let's say I want to put let's say I want to put a sell limit right here. I can just take this plus sign, boom, sell limit. Oh shit, I'm not in a trade, but you guys get the idea, right? That's so much better. That's so helpful, man. That is so helpful. That's gonna make trading so easy. I'm gonna get a haircut today, by the way, guys. Should be nice. Yeah, so no, you don't have to type it anymore. What's the plus sign? So look, guys, it's on phone as well, so I can confirm it's on phone. Let me just go into a paper account so I can show you. So let's say you enter let's just say you enter a short, okay? So say you enter a short. Now remember, this is not here, so ignore this. Because when you're on TradingView, it looks like this, right? When you're on TradingView, it looks like this. So you can't put an SL or TP. There's no drag option. So this is what it looks like when you enter on your phone. What you can do is, so see this crosshair? See this plus sign right here? I can just go here on the low, for example, and put buy limit. And again, this is not going to show up. So ignore the SL and TP. That's all you got to do. So right here, boom, buy stop. And then again, there's obviously going to be no SL and no TP because it's whatever. With phone you can't. No, you can, bro. You can. I swear. I just did it, bro. All you have to do is enable the plus sign. You just have to enable the plus sign. That's it. Once you enable the plus sign, if you want to enable the plus sign, all you have to do, go to settings. It's right here, plus button. It's in the first section. It's plus sign. So you can trade on phone quite easily with that. Right, pretty easy with that. Short looks decent. Yeah, it actually looks pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna take it. It's on my witness. I'm not taking any trades. So I tried that long. I got like 0.5 R plus 0.5 R, so it's fine. And we figured out how to trade on phone, which is most important. So that makes it a lot easier. I can set a stop. Equal highs left on ES, previous day high open on ES, previous week's high open on NQ. I think I like that still. Ready to trade on my story? Let me see, bro. One sec. Let me make sure you didn't put some stupid shit there. Some people be trolling. I'm not saying you. Well, let me see first before I show the stream. I don't see anything on your story, bro. I don't think it posted yet. I wouldn't look for shorts personally, but I mean, you can. On the mobile, you have to press the screen to pull up the crosshair. Yep, 100%, Glenn. Appreciate you, bro. You're 100% correct. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's up. Can you, maybe you can't see. I got to go on my phone then, maybe. Let me check my phone. Lucas. I think you can only, yeah, you can only see it on phone. You can't see story on computer. It's a really good trade, bro. Did it hit 21872? Previous day's high? Nice, bro. Really clean. Really clean. Odds trades. Nice, bro. How did you get that thing stacked on the left like that? It's pretty cool. Nice, bro. Good trade. What do I give it? If you follow the rules, I give it a 10, bro. Every broker should collab with TradingView for the Dragon SLTP. For real, bro. For real. That's like the best feature. That's why I like Alpha Ticks and TopStep X. The 5-minute needs to hold on the mobile. Yeah, we figured it out. Well, appreciate you guys coming through. Break even day. Well, we made. Here, let me show you guys the executions. Break even day. Not gonna show days. That was the long I took, right? I told you guys off the inversion if it inverses. I got in on this candle above 50%. I didn't mean to add any positions. I was trying to figure out the stop loss stuff. So that was the trade. It is like 0.5 R. Yeah. So break even day. I'm not gonna draw that out of the way. It's pretty much break even. But we did make like 0.25 R on that one. So break even day. I will journal my alpha account. See you right now. I'm enjoying Dem's call right now. But I appreciate you guys coming through. We'll be live again tomorrow. We had the right bias. We had the right idea. We took the right trade. We did get stopped out break even plus 1 tick here. It is what it is. Appreciate you guys coming through. I'll see you guys live tomorrow. Same time, same thing. Boom. Cool. Appreciate you guys.